Hi everybody, welcome to English Zero to Hero. I'm Olivia and I'd like to share with you some pronunciation tips. Today we're going to talk about some general things to help you improve your pronunciation, and we're also going to talk about some specific sounds that Chinese speakers struggle with. So, pronunciation tips. First of all, practice, practice, practice. So that means talking to yourself when you're at home practicing English. That means also not being afraid to speak up and talk to other people. So really try to work on controlling that shy part of you that doesn't want to make mistakes. Learning language really requires a sense of humor, and that will help you if you can laugh at yourself when you make mistakes. Also, my experience is some university students and other Chinese learners try to guess what the sounds are when they hear new sounds, when they hear new words, and they may even try to write it down using pinyin or using Chinese characters that sound sort of alike. I really don't recommend that, and one of the reasons why is because when we are learning a second language, we have a bad habit where we try to relate it to our first language. And linguists actually have a name for this. They call it transfer. And the more transfer that happens between your first language and your second language, the more difficult it is to learn your second language well. So don't use pinyin, don't try to relate it to your first language. It's like trying to fit a square peg in a round hole, which, as you can see in this picture, just doesn't work. Which, by the way, is a very commonly used English idiom. It means trying to make something work or make something fit in a particular shape where it really doesn't. So acknowledge the differences between English and your mother tongue, and also work hard on your pronunciation. Keep practicing. So specifically, how can I help you to do that? We're going to look at a sound that is commonly used in the English language, and it's usually spelled this way, th. So this in English actually has two different ways of pronouncing it. We're going to get into that later, but first let's just go through these words. Father, father, thanks, thanks, theme, theme, thief, thief. So as you'll see by the diagram we have here, the teeth and the tongue come together and the tongue sticks out of the mouth a little bit. Most Chinese speakers make the mistake of not sticking the tongue out far enough. So when you make this sound, you should be able to see your tongue stick out of your mouth just a little bit. Now, specifically, what are the two sounds that are made here? One is illustrated here by the IPA symbol on the left, and this is th, th. And on the right is th, th. So both of these sounds are made almost exactly the same way. The only difference is that for the second sound, th, th, there is a vibration happening in the vocal cords, and you might feel it a little bit on your tongue too. Your tongue might vibrate a little against your teeth. So those are the two sounds, th and th. And now let's do some practice with th. These, these, this, this, that, that, those, those. Good. So I hope that practice helps you. Let's go back and let's do the unvoiced one. Father, thanks, theme, thief. And let's go back and compare to these, this, this, that, those. Can you hear the difference? So I'd love to hear from everybody if you found this video helpful, and if there's any more pronunciation tips or tricks that you'd like me to share with you. Bye-bye for now. Tune in soon to English Zero to Hero.